Module Overview. This foundational module introduces artists to the contemporary digital art ecosystem, unpacking the landscape of opportunities and challenges in promoting artistic work online. Before diving into platforms, branding, and algorithms, artists must grasp the contextual environment in which they will operate. Understanding the art economy's digital evolution, consumer behavior, platform dynamics, and global art market trends is essential for building a smart and sustainable social media strategy. This module challenges the outdated mindset of create and hope to be discovered and replaces it with an empowered, intentional approach: create, market, and convert. By the end of this module, you will have a solid grasp of what it means to be a digitally present artist, the expectations of today's online audiences, and the critical shift from offline gallery dependence to online visibility and self-representation. We will dissect the modern-day attention economy, examine the psychology of digital engagement, and compare traditional versus digital art marketing models. Artists will learn how to identify their position within the digital spectrum, evaluate current behaviors, and prepare mentally and professionally for the demands of digital self-promotion. Key topics covered. 1. The evolution of the art world in the digital era. From salons and galleries to Instagram and NFTs, the decentralization of curation and the rise of the artist as entrepreneur gatekeepers versus self-publishing platforms. 2. Understanding the attention economy, why attention is the most valuable digital currency, competing with entertainment, not just other artists. How TikTok, Reels, and scrolling habits shape visibility. 3. Digital art markets and monetization, trends, online galleries, marketplaces, and independent selling platforms. Digital art prints, e-commerce, and art drops, NFTs, blockchain relevance, and their cautious adoption. 4. The role of the artist in the age of visibility. The new roles: artist, content creator, marketer, and brand, building trust and identity in a digital-first space. How perception shapes reception, quality versus consistency. 5. Platform-specific consumer behavior. What audiences expect on Instagram versus TikTok versus Pinterest. Visual algorithms versus text-based virality, e.g., Threads, X. How consumers discover and buy art today. 6. Digital barriers. Artists must overcome fear of visibility and online judgment, perfectionism and procrastination, burnout and social media fatigue, navigating negative feedback and criticism. 7. Why artists must embrace digital literacy, the myth of selling out and reclaiming control, building resilience in fast-moving platforms, the importance of being a visible artist, not just a good one. What you will learn. By the end of Module 1, you will grasp the historical and economic context of social media's influence on the art industry, understand how modern audiences consume and interact with art online, distinguish between the artist's traditional and modern roles in marketing, assess their own readiness and fears around digital self-promotion, build an awareness of key platforms and the types of content that thrive on each, begin developing a proactive mindset toward consistent visibility. Practical application self-assessment worksheet. Where do I stand digitally? Digital readiness checklist. Personal reflection. What are your digital fears and how can you counter them? Case study analysis. Compare the visibility journey of two artists, one who embraced social media and one who didn't. Key takeaways. The digital art world isn't optional. It's the main stage now. Marketing is not separate from art. It's an extension of the artistic message. Social media is not a tool to master. It's a landscape to understand and shape. Visibility leads to opportunities, and opportunities lead to income and impact. You don't need to go viral to be successful. You need to be consistent and discoverable.